What is up, everyone? My name is Chris. OMGMTG. All the links are found at OMGMTG. And welcome to another episode of From Pennies to Power. This is casual EDH in the evening, afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Got some fun ones. I'm playing a pre-com, but we got some tons of fun stuff loaded around the table. So as you know, we're going to get right into it. I'm going to state who you are, who you're playing, and why you've chosen that commander, and what about the commander that you like specifically. And then we'll rotate and get the game going. So we'll start with Fredo right after you.
Hi everyone, I'm Fredo, or Virtue_MTG on Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok. I like to play Commander, and both off stream and on stream. Today I'm playing Rashmi and Ragavan. It is my casual approach to artifacts. In Teamer, I usually play Brea, so this is a fun little kind of brew that cares about how many artifacts I have, not the quality of them so much. Yeah, that's what I'm playing today.
Hi, my name's John, aka Darkhawkeye 007 on Twitter. Tonight I will be playing Varis, one of the commanders that came out of D&D Legends Baldur's Gate. For those who don't know, I really love green stuff. I really like haymakers. I like making creatures. And this deck kind of allows me to do a bunch of that. I can cast creature spells, as a result we'll go on some adventures, do some fun stuff, and I create some wolves in the process. I don't know, I think this deck does represent sort of who I am as a Magic player. And it's going to be fun. It's about probably around the pre-con, maybe upgraded level. I'm not for sure. Now, this will be a real test for the deck. We'll see how it goes, and we'll have some fun tonight. Cole?
I'm Cole. I'm the host of the Uncommon Commander podcast, where we talk about uncommon legendary creatures as commanders. For once in my recent streaming history, I'm actually going to be putting an uncommon legend in the command zone. Playing Mishra, Excavation, Prodigy. This is kind of one of those really dedicated artifact decks that I got next to like Megatron. Once a turn, regardless of whose turn it is, I can activate Mishra, and whenever I happen to discard an artifact card in my graveyard, I get to add double red. So I'm going to try to use that to kind of just bump a little bit ahead on some things and kind of discard some cards and draw some cards and see what happens. I'm going to try to put out some really big, dumb, high-cost artifacts out for cheap. I might try to ping you down with like a Staff of Nin. That's kind of the goal.
Not a bad goal. Oh, yeah. And I'm Chris. I am playing Commodore Guff. Out of all the four that are coming out, I think he's the coolest one out of all, because he's got a back-end lore to him in the history of Magic and everything like that. I do feel that it has a lot of potential, because with all the Planeswalkers that are out there, I just want to try it out. Haven't really cared for Planeswalkers in the past, so I'm just seeing how she rolls with this one. So, yeah, that's about straightforward. Plus, having a Planeswalker in the command zone is pretty cool. That's the reason why I kind of picked it. And I like playing Jeskai more recently. I used to always play Naya, and ever since I played a lot of Pauper Commander, a lot of it is control-y for whatever reason I like to play. So, alright, I'm going to randomize it 4 times. 2, didn't change. 2, 3, and 4. So, Cole, you are first. Whenever you are ready, swing down.
Alright, turn 1 Soul Ring, let's go. Dang it. Alright, turn 1 Mountain, go.
We will have a force, and we will have a turn 1 play. We'll get some elves out. Your friendly elves. Pass it along.
Alrighty, I'll draw for turn. Playing a Temple of Mystery. I'm going to scry one and then ship it.
Draw.
I'll keep that up there.
I will play a Frost Boil Snarl tapped and pass turn.
Alright, quick, easy turn 1 plays. Mountain, pass the turn.
Untap. We will play Forest. Tap 3. And let's go ahead and cultivate. And I'm going to pass it up while I go tutor for some basics.
Draw for turn. We're just going to play Misty Rainforest. We'll crack it and see if I have a Shockland in here somewhere. Otherwise, I may just end up passing.
Okay.
Nope, none there. That we do. All right, I'm going to take 3 life. 1 for the fetch, 2 for the shock. We're going to shock it in. And then we're going to tap 2 for Lucas the Sharpshooter. Sacrifice an artifact. I can deal 1 damage to target creature and go with that creature. And then I'll pass it over to you, Chris.
I will do this. So, Rugged Prairie, tap it for colorless, a Soul Ring, and 3, and take 4 life for a Norn's Annex.
Wow, alright.
Alright, now I'm got something playing. So, alright, Norn's Annex, you can't attack me unless you pay white or 2 life. and I'm not seeing any white on the field, so too late it is.
I can make treasures.
I know. So as of right now,
I can also make treasures. I don't know. Let's find out. I really don't know these deck lists too well. That's kind of nuts that they got a Norn's Annex in there. I'll play this mountain and cast Mishra, Excavation Prodigy, and he's got haste. So John, I'm hitting you for 2.
I'm taking 2.
And I'll pass the turn.
I feel the biggest thing with the new precons is they're trying to just, instead of just doing the high reprint value, quote unquote, they're just making better cohesion and everything works smoother.
How about the lands, though? Make the lands better.
Give me battle bond lands and all of them.
Yeah, if they
it's
just
not that hard.
Lands,
that's not enough. We need more.
Yeah,
Sliver. I saw the Sliver mana base. I'm like, what in the world?
Yeah, just terrible.
What, you don't like 95% land base entering the battlefield tapped?
Listen, I like playing tap lands. I don't have any real complaints about it. But when there's every single one of them, all right, I got a bit of a problem.
Just to weep it on that one.
Go ahead and play my commander. And
I'm like, why does it have word 1? Come on, just why?
Just to annoy you, just a tiny bit, It's the
spirit of the wolf. That's where there's 1 coming. If you complete the dungeon, so.
We'll pass.
All right, I'll untap. Play a Dreamroot Cascade. We're gonna channel Quinn right now. I'm gonna tap 3 and play Descent into Avernus.
We all have treasures to pay for the Norn's Annex now.
I'll pass it over to you, Chris.
All right, untap and draw. I will do a plains and this.
Oh God, that's kooky. I like it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flowing the colorless to cast Commodore Guff. I will. Of course, I can't really do these stupid things. We'll let you turn. +1, make a 1/1. That taps for mana. Add a counter. Token.
Did they put the token?
I so doubt it. Wizard.
1/1 wizards.
Nope, not here. Infinite token to the rescue.
When in doubt.
Yep. I'm gonna pass the turn after that though.
Tap draw.
Cool, mana dork. Okay, cool. Oh my God! Speaking of the precon, I am so happy that Vornos got a card finally. I am so pumped.
And such a great design too.
I know, especially when you kind of know the limited lore on Boros and why it can phase out stuff.
You can search for the token though, but it's not in the list. Add token. Okay, that makes plenty of sense.
Someone at the Moxfield team.
All right, I'm gonna activate Mishra. I'm gonna discard Scare Tiller to Mishra to draw a card. When I discard 1 or more artifacts on any turn, I can add double red only once. I can use the double red and another mountain here to cast Decanter of Endless Water.
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna use the Decanter to use the spoils. I'm gonna discard Twin Shot Sniper. I'm gonna draw 2 cards and make a treasure token. And neat, love it. I will pass the turn.
Draw.
I gotta go find a deck that has like 101 treasures.
Play Yabi Maya Krill of Growth. So everybody has force now. Congratulations.
Yay! Just what I needed.
There's much rejoicing.
We're getting
Helm was
treasures,
down.
and we're able to tap for green. I mean, my God.
I'll do that now. Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna Summoner's Pact right now.
Oh, whoa! Oh, okay.
Starting out strong.
There you go.
Looks for a Dryad Arbor.
Don't tempt me.
Don't tempt me with a good time. Where are you? There. Got it. All right. Future card. All right. I will reveal a Tulliver's Huntmaster.
Wait, what?
I will visit.
Oh, okay.
Tulliver's Huntmaster. Go ahead.
You said we can't find a single damn treasure.
Pay 6, and we will play said Huntmaster. So, ETB triggers. We got a first whenever. Well, cast trigger first. We got Varis. So we are going to. Let's see what we do here. We'll go to the. We'll start with the Tomb of Annihilation first. So yeah, Tomb of Annihilation. We'll enter the dungeon. Each player loses 1 life.
The easiest 1 life I ever lost.
Oop, started that.
So that's and
Everything
now
else, no worse.
Tulliver's Huntmaster trigger. I will create two 2/2 green wolf creature tokens like that. Okay. Now, also, we got to keep track of day and night cycles now. Sorry.
Oh no!
The
Well, you
best
can do that
part
for
of
us then.
Yeah. So right now it is. Okay.
There you go. Daytime.
Oh, I got the daytime
Yeah.
token as well. So anyway. All right. Let's go to combat. Cole. 3 with my commander.
It's a bit of a step up then too, but all right.
And then we'll pass it up.
Alrighty. At the beginning of my upkeep, I'll get 2 descent counters. Everyone takes 2, and we each get 2 treasures. Then I'll draw.
What could possibly go wrong with this?
Yeah.
I see nothing wrong. I'm gonna tap 4, and we're gonna cast Rashmi and Ragavan. Whenever I cast my first spell, I'll make a treasure and steal a card from somebody from the top of their library. And I'll be able to cast it for free if the CMC is equal to or less than the amount of artifacts I control. And then we'll ship it there.
Alright, I will untap and draw. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for an Elspeth's Sun's Champion. I'm going to uptick it, making 3 soldiers. I'm going to uptick this, making another one of these dudes.
Okay, that's not a problem at all.
Alright, and then I'm going to pass.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know about that, Elspeth. I'm gonna play this Foundry of the Consoles.
I did not play a land.
Activate Mishra. I'm gonna discard Ichor Wellspring. So I'm gonna add 2 floating red. Draw a card. Okay, yeah. Use the floating red to cast Containment Construct. Whenever I discard a card, I may exile that card from my graveyard. If I do, I may play that card this turn. Go down to 1 treasure. No, I need to use it. No, yeah, go down to 1 treasure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna cast Ingenuity Engine. It's got Cascade. So what do I hit? Joyrus Familiar. That seems pretty great. And then I'm able to pay 1 and sacrifice an artifact to return target artifact I control to its owner's hand. And then now my historic spells cost 1 less to cast. I will pass the turn.
Huh. I have never seen this card before, and that is very cool. All right. Untap, and we got the Pact trigger. So I'm going to pay the 4 so I don't lose right here. But that's fine because we got some mana and we got those treasure tokens, so we'll be fine. And for turn, Dungeon's Descent. I'm going to do this.
Holy shit. Well, they got Deep Glow Skate in this deck? What the heck?
Yeah.
Not bad. Okay, not bad.
I'm going to go ahead and pass right now. So end of turn, I cast no spells, so it becomes nighttime.
Daytime. Right there.
Permanents enter the battlefield. 8 bound. Alright. So Tolliver's Huntmasters can become Tolliver's Pack Leader. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, I create 2/2 green wolf creature tokens. So I can get 2 more wolves out.
I knew I should have go to that.
Now I have 4 wolves.
Awesome. I'll untap upkeep. This will gain 2 more counters. We'll make 4 treasures and lose 4 life. 6 treasures. Did I draw for turn? Nope. Alright. Playing a Mountain. Going to tap for 5 mana here and then 1. We're going to cast Shimmer Dragon on cast. I will make another treasure.
And then whose top deck you getting?
I see. Everyone's such a great choice here. I really am tempted by Cole since Cole has artifacts, but Chris, I want to see if I can hit a Planeswalker.
Alright, just the top.
Honestly, I was like, what if you do though? Also getting flying blocker, not bad, not
Flying
bad.
Does that proliferate?
Hey, it's got when it deals
Yeah, it does
damage,
have
proliferate.
proliferate.
Y'all
yeah.
about to get descented into Avernus even faster.
That's disgusting.
All right, we'll take it. So it's a 1/1.
1/1.
What's its name again?
It is Grateful Apparition. When it deals damage, you proliferate.
Did my best to modify my earlier clue. So now you get this weird blob thing.
Hey, that's totally definitely a clue.
Yep.
You're like,
was a
this thing's got a strange face on it. I should probably look into this.
All right, we're going to ship it there. Chris, do your worst.
Alright. Tap draw.
Chris is like, already am. Check this out.
Yep.
How many, Virtue, how many spells did you cast? Just 1?
Just the 1.
Just 1, okay.
No, it's 2.
You cast 2?
Well, because I casted
cast,
Chris's
yeah.
thing.
Okay, so it goes back to that day.
Day and night. Yeah.
Na.
I always think of that whenever someone introduces the mechanic.
Enters the battlefield, transforms 2 more wolves.
That is disgusting.
All right, Temple of Epiphany. You tap card. I'm gonna put that at the bottom. Close. I will then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Kazul, Tyrant of Cliffs.
Oh, this needs to stop.
Whenever a creature opponent controls attacks, if you're the defending player, create a 3/3 red ogre unless that player pays 3 generic mana, and that's for each creature. And then 1, 2, and 3 for Wall of Denial.
What are we doing here?
I'm building a massive wall. It is a Defender Flying Shroud, and then I'm going to uptick this, make 3 more soldiers.
So hey, what do our board wipes look like? Because I don't know what mine looks like right now. It's been a while since I played this deck.
I'm just hoping the descent just kills Chris.
It's gonna probably.
I'm in green, so I'm fight creatures removal if I draw any fight spells.
I have a Gearport Ether Grid that might be able to ping his stuff down.
True.
Not in hand, but just in general.
And I got a chain reaction, so we're off to a great start.
-3 the buff to draw 2 cards,
And then we take damage.
take-
and then you take 2.
we take 2.
Yep.
It's to the number of
Planeswalker second. But that's all I do.
you just build up an army and a bunch of walls and you just sit tight.
I guess so.
All right.
Like, I'm not drawing anything, I'm just making a bunch of dudes. So I'm like, okay, what's the payoff here?
Okay. I'm gonna pay 5, and I'm gonna cast Path of the Pyromancer. So I'm gonna discard all the cards in my hand. I'm gonna add red for each card discarded this way, then draw that many cards +1. So I'm discarding 3. I'm gonna add 3 red and draw 4. The 3 cards are Scrap Welder, Goblin Engineer, and Illusionist Bracers, and they're gonna enter the graveyard and then go under the Containment Constructs Exile effect.
Yep.
So I'm gonna add 3 red plus 2 red for Mishra for me discarding the Bracers. And draw 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go down to 4 red to cast Illusionist Bracers. And then I'm going to go to 1 to equip that to Mishra. I'm going to tap the Foundry and the Floating Red to cast Goblin Engineer. I'm going to go tutor for an artifact and put it into my graveyard. And then I can pay a red, tap it, and sack an artifact to return an artifact with a mana value 3 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. In this case,
I'll just spamming the boards like crazy right now.
I'm gonna put Cage Sun into my graveyard.
Ooh, this...
Hey, Matsu.
I'm going to crack all my treasures to cast Ugin's Nexus. Oh, I don't even need to do that. I can just go down to 4. Or get on by 4. So if a player would... I'm going to try to get an extra turn from this. That's what my goal is right here. So I'm going to activate Ingenuity Engine, sacrifice Ugin's Nexus, to bounce Ingenuity Engine to my hand. And then Ugin's Nexus goes to exile, and I'm going to gain an extra turn after this. Just going to have the Scrap Boulder go to exile. Probably should have put that in there. Oh well. And then, wow, these board states look awful for attacks, which is why I'm spinning my wheels. I'm going to go to my next turn. I'm going to pass it to myself. Tap. Draw, play a mountain, activate Mishra, discard 1, draw 2, add 2 red because it's going to be key to the city. Maybe should keep that, but oh well. 1, 2. You can use the 2 floating red just to abrade the Norn's Annex.
Yep.
Because if there's anything that needs to be happening here, those defenses need to go down. I'm gonna tap.
Still such a problem.
I'm gonna crack a treasure, tap this decanter, tap this mountain, and as an additional cost, I'm gonna sacrifice the decanter for trash for treasure. So I'm gonna return Cage Sun to play, naming red. So now I'll be able to tap my mountains for a bunch of mana. I'm gonna go to one floating red. So I'll tap for 10. I'm gonna cast Ingenuity Engine for 6, and I'm gonna cascade into something 6 or less. Warm Power Stone. All right, it's not great.
Zach Potter, in a sense, yeah.
Yeah, and then so that's 6. Go to 4. Go to 3. Cast a ready Scrap Savant. I'll -2 it to sack the Worn Power Stone to get out Key to the City, and that'll put ready to 1. I got 1 floating red. Yeah, I got nothing right now. I'm gonna let that fizzle out and go to combat. I'm gonna activate Key to the City, discarding a mountain to Joyra's Familiar to go to combat and swing Joyra at oh geez, which one of those planeswalkers is like technically the bigger problem? I guess it's
There is a wall of denial that has flying.
It's
that can't
unblockable.
block.
Because the city only makes it unblockable.
Oh, never mind.
Key to the City.
Love Key to the City.
Got it.
I'll deal 2 damage to Elspeth.
Alright, Elspeth goes down to 4.
And that's all I can do. I got no cards in hand. I passed the turn.
Okay. Let's see what we can do here. We will. I'm gonna crack the 2 treasures. 2 green. Total of 5. We'll cast Return of the Wild Speaker. I'm gonna draw cards equal to the greatest power among non-human creatures I control, which is 3. So I'm gonna draw 3. Yeah. So that would be. Oh no, that's Varis is human. Okay, so that would mean 2. Okay. 2. We'll tap and cast a Briar Pack Alpha. So cast trigger. Varis is gonna pick the tomb down. So we're gonna venture. We'll go to the Veils of Fear. Each player loses 2 life unless they discard a card.
I cannot discard, so I'll lose 2 life.
I'll discard a island.
I guess we'll give Polvar's Huntmaster +2/+2 to end of turn. It's now an 8/8. But I don't have a way to get through. Chris's board is pretty. Well, always be swinging. Chris, 8/8 at you.
I will make a 3/3 red ogre. Never seen the token for that. No trample, so I'll just jump with 1.
Alrighty. On tap, we'll add 2 more counters to Descent. Everyone takes 6.
Sounds good.
Oh, but before the end of your turn, I will be tapping down 3 all my treasures with the Shimmer Dragon to draw 3 cards.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
I need answers.
We're dying here.
We're dying. So we'll make 6 treasures each. I'm at 12. I'll draw for turn. Let's see. That might not be bad, actually. All right, we'll play a mountain per turn, and then let's play. I have affinity to artifacts for 12. I'll pay 1 blue. I'm gonna cast Thought Cast. On cast, I'll get another treasure. Cole, what do you have at the top of your library that I can steal? Okay, I can't cast it. I cannot cast it. I'll draw 2 cards.
What are you talking about? We say I cast this land all the time. Clearly, you can do that, right?
Is there a problematic artifact or enchant for me? No, not really. All right. Let's tap down all my treasures. So I'll draw 6 cards. 1,
Feeling
2,
confident, doesn't
Yeah.
need the mana.
Just dumps it.
5, 6. That's a lot of lands. We'll tap 1 more. Affinity for artifacts is at least 6, so I'll Thought Monitor. I'll draw 2 more cards. It's a whole lot of nothing. And then the reason I tap down all that is because for 4 mana, I'm gonna play Unwinding Clock.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
see. Yes, I see.
Okay, so
Yeah.
while that's on the stack, I'm gonna pay a treasure for Path to Exile on the Shimmer Dragon.
Ooh,
Ooh.
forgot to. Actually, wait. I do
You
control.
can't.
It has
hexproof.
hexproof.
Yeah, he's got 4 or more. Damn it, my loss.
You could. Well,
It's not a legal target.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
so you've got other options.
Not really.
You can target the. I don't know. It's
I know.
yeah. So,
It's like, I really want to get rid of.
But that's the thing I definitely do want to get rid of. Meanwhile, I'm like,
I can do it.
Shimmer Dragon is just that magic card.
Yeah. I'll get rid of Lucas.
All right, I'm gonna activate it. We're gonna goad.
Exile the poor child from
Yeah.
existence. Goodbye.
He's back in the upside. Well, he
Yeah.
never was in the upside down.
Now he
We're
finally
gonna
is.
goad Kazul.
All right.
Ooh, okay.
Let me organize my hand for stuff that I kind of want to. 7. We're gonna bin all these lands because who needs mana anymore when you got Descendant to Avernus? That one goes to. All right, I'll pass it to you, Chris, and then I'll untap all my artifacts.
All right. Untap draw.
God, I wish that was me, as I have Unwinding Cloak in this deck. Or wait, do I have it in this deck?
All right. So
Where's that Megatron? It might be Megatron.
planes.
Two very different cards.
I tap 5.
Wait. Never mind. Yeah.
I
I was
cast
doing mental gymnastics in my head.
Gideon Jura. I'm gonna +2 it. So during it's gonna be John's turn. You have to attack Gideon.
Yes.
I will -3 on Commodore. So you guys take 3. I draw 3. I will uptick Elspeth to 5. Make 3 more dudes.
These dudes need to start smashing heads.
I know. Land for turn will be Myriad Landscape. Tap 2 for an Arcane Signet, and I have to attack, so I'm gonna swing Kazul over at John.
Okay. I'll block with 2 wolves.
All right, and then
Double block to kill it.
yep, dead. And then pass turn.
All right. End your turn there. I'm gonna pay 1 treasure and activate Goblin Engineer, sacrificing Containment Construct to return Ichor Wellspring to play.
I'm gonna tap 14 artifacts to draw 7 cards.
Jeez.
1, 2,
Oh, Shimmer Dragon.
Draw a card.
7. All right,
Then I'll
and they'll untap with
yeah.
Cole.
Untap. I'm gonna pay 2 to Key to the City to draw a card, and then draw for turn. Play a mountain. Tap this Foundry of the Consoles to cast Voltaic. Oh, I can just play Voltaic Key. Who cares? Oh, but I can't do this. No, I need more than that. I have a floating red, and I'm just gonna cast Chiscoria Forge Tyrant. Using that floating red, I'm going to Ichor Wellspring to return the engine to my hand. So I can draw a card. Oh my god, this board state is getting ridiculous here. I probably maybe did the wrong thing. Wait, do I still have a floating red? Pay for key. Yes, okay, I still have a floating red. I'm gonna get something to represent that here, just so I can actually keep track of this, because it might be a problem. No, I use that for the engine. I take that back. 1 red floating, activate engineer, stack a treasure token to bring back containment construct. Use the other floating red to activate Mishra. Gonna discard Ingenuity Engine and add 2 red, so I can put that underneath the construct, and then draw 2. Okay. Use the 2 floating red. Tap another for 2. Cast Geosurge. Add 7 red mana to my mana pool. Can only use this for artifact or creature spells. Gonna go to 1 red to cast Ingenuity Engine from exile. Ichor Wellspring. Or, sorry, not Ichor Wellspring, 1,000-Year Elixir. Okay. Activate Key to the City, discarding a mountain to give Chiscoria unblockable. Use the 1 floating red and 2 more. Never mind. Not the land. Not this land. Foundry of the Consoles, because it's reduced by 1. I'm going to cast Gadgrak the Crown Scourge. Can't attack unless I have 4 or more artifacts. At the beginning of my end step, I create a treasure token for each non-token creature that died this turn, which is at the moment 0. I like to go to combat. I'm swinging Chiscoria for 6 at Chris's face.
Yep.
Oh god, I haven't played this card well. Attack trigger, exile the top 5. 2, 3, 4. You may cast an artifact. Mind's Eye. So whenever an opponent draws a card, I may pay 1. If I do, I draw a card.
On that cast,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap to draw 7 cards.
Look, I'm drawing off of you at some point, okay? You're just delaying the
Not
inevitable.
right now.
You're delaying the
One.
inevitable. Stop it.
2.
So Chris, you take in 6?
Yep.
Because
17.
you should be okay. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna up Ready to +3, and I'm gonna discard 0 cards and draw 0 cards. That is all I can do. I pass the turn.
We'll untap together.
Our untapped step, comrade.
Alright, so I'm gonna tap the elves to cycle this thicket.
I'm gonna have 1 red floating, and I'll pay the 1 to draw a card with you.
Thespian stage.
Oh, your creatures just have to attack Gideon, right?
Yeah. So I have to attack myself. So I'm gonna.
Oh, wait a minute. Then that means I couldn't have attacked.
No, it's just John.
Just Josh.
Oh,
Yeah,
got
you also
it.
hit
Sorry,
me.
never mind. But okay. Well, okay.
That's me. Yeah. I tap 4. Dungeon's Descent. Tapping Varis, so that doesn't have to go into combat. So I can venture into the dungeon. So we will go into Sandfall Cell. Each player loses 2 life unless they sacrifice an artifact, a creature, or a land.
Right, so token.
So I'm gonna
Sacrifice
sacrifice a token.
Grateful apparition.
Aww.
I don't want to descent that hard. I'm a little scared.
Now.
I guess I'll do a treasure. I'm unsure what to do with all these pieces right now.
We will go to combat.
I got a response then before my mana leaves.
Okay.
I'm going to activate 1,000-Year Elixir to untap Goblin Engineer, and then so that'll use that. And then did I overtap? I had one. Nah, we'll pass that point. I'm gonna use a treasure to activate the engineer to sacrifice a containment construct to get out Ichor Wellspring, so I can draw a card.
Okay. So to my combat. So everything that can has to attack Gideon, correct?
It should be every.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means we have 4 2/2 wolves coming your way, a 3/3 alpha, and a 6/6 huntmaster. I guess going all at Gideon.
Alright. I'll block the alpha with my ogre and let everything else go at Gideon. Let it die.
Okay. So the alpha.
Once blockers are declared.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna artifact offering Thought Monitor for 7 mana. Well, before that, hold on. I'm gonna tap it down with the Winding Clock draw. Then we're gonna artifact offering 2 mana down, and I'm gonna cast Blast Furnace Hellkite, giving all of John's things that are attacking.
Double strike. Yeah,
Double
let's
strike.
go.
Ooh, go!
Alright.
If only
That
it was
doesn't
the
mean-
phase, but
It just means one thing your
Yeah.
stuff survives.
Alright.
But
Ogre's dead.
it'll be more impactful later, I promise.
And then Gideon's
Okay.
down. Super
Okay,
down.
so yeah, cool. We'll pass it up.
Before you end your turn, I'm gonna draw 5 more cards. 5. Okay. We'll untap everything.
How much damage did we lose?
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
it'll be 8.
Oh,
We'll take
jeez.
8 and we'll make 8 treasures. Isn't this fun, guys?
I mean, at least the game's gonna end.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, Chris is already at 9.
Yep. There
Oofa
are
doofa.
so many.
Let's see. How many flyers do you have, Chris?
I have just the wall. 0/8
Just the
Defender
wall.
Flying Shroud.
Then how many artifacts do I have in here? 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not enough.
Not enough for what?
Yeah.
Fear. Just fear out of nowhere.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get there. A tap for 4 mana, right? That's the way to go. Tap for 4 mana. I'm gonna cast Fidelkin Archmage. I'm gonna make another treasure that I really don't need. This time we'll steal from Chris. We'll go back to you.
Alright, top card is a mountain.
That's okay.
One less mountain on my board now.
Yeah.
Optimism.
We're gonna tap Dream Root Cascade. I'm gonna cast a Soul Ring. That'll let me draw for the Vidalcan Archmage. I'll tap the Retrofitter, tapping the Steam Vents to cast Retrofitter Foundry. For that, I'll draw a card. What am I doing with my life here?
Drawing a lot of cards.
Yeah, I do be drawing. Who has flyers besides?
I got 2 of them.
Are any of them up?
What is that? Yes, yeah, the Joyous Familiar and Gadrak, yeah.
One's an artifact, correct?
Joyous Familiar is, yeah.
18 mana. If I
Casually, just casually mentioning.
There's too many cards in the hand and not enough things to do. And then your Chisoria is Blind Haste, Exile. Okay. I'm gonna sack 3 treasures, go to 4 here. Play Cursed Mirror. I'm gonna copy Chiskoria, Forge Tyrant, with a Cursed Mirror.
Yeah, okay. I don't like that, but alright.
We're going to tap 3. I'm gonna root out the Joyous Familiar, destroying it, and I'll investigate.
I got a response then. I'm going to pay 1 treasure to activate Voltaic Key to untap the 1,000-year elixir. I'm going to use another one to tap the elixir to untap Chiskoria. And then I'm going to go down to 5 treasures to sack the Joyous Familiar to return Ichor Wellspring to my hand.
Then Voltaic Key reads how? Just out of curiosity.
Voltaic Key says pay 1 tap, untap target artifact.
Okay.
Completely forgot you were playing green.
Pay for 2. I'm gonna reality shift the Chiskoria.
You gotta leave me alone, Fredo. What the fuck, man?
I'm trying to win.
He's trying to
Leave me
win right now.
alone.
I'm trying to finish the game.
Fine.
What'd you get though?
I don't like it, but fine.
And then do I have more gas? Is Chiskoria a artifact?
Flesh and Blood Dragon.
Okay. And then Cursed Mirror is just a creature, no longer an artifact for the sake of anything.
Yeah, it's a copy of it.
Well, that's unfortunate. Chiskoria does have haste, right? All right.
Yeah. And the Curse. Oh wait, does the Curse Mirror?
Yeah,
Yeah, the Curse Mirror also gives it haste too.
I probably should have done a little bit different. I'm gonna cast Mirage Mockery. We're going to copy the Chiskoria again. So we'll have 2.
Does it ignore? Does it make it a non-legendary copy?
I forgot about that.
That that is important.
Right. That is a misplay on my part. All
Just
right.
make
Blast Furnace.
but the Blast Furnace can't attack.
Yeah, that's what I was banking on.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll see what happens here. I think I've run through my options, right? Yeah. We're going to send the Blast Furnace Hellkite over at Chris.
Yep.
And the Scoria Chris, and we'll send the Shimmer Dragon over at Cole. There is an attack trigger, so I'll exile top 5 cards.
Right, yeah.
Cast one of them. Gonna be Aetherflux Reservoir.
Yeah. Okay. I'll block the Shimmer Dragon with Gadrak.
I got nothing. I just have 1 blocker, so I'll still be taking 10 either way, so I'd be dead.
Aetherflux Reservoir was my 5th spell this turn.
Got any follow-up?
Yeah. Actually, no, 6th spell, because I cast...
You did Soul Ring, the Mirror, the Foundry.
Wait, the Dalkin Archmage was my first spell, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4...
5 was the Mirage.
5, 6, 7. Aetherflux was my 8th.
Yep.
We'll start off with paying 1 for a Gilded Goose. I'll gain 9 life. Go to 20. Create a food, I guess. And then I also have a clue. We'll tap 1 for a Curse of Opulence. I'll gain 10. Go to 30.
That's so unnecessary.
We'll curse John for now.
I'm cursed.
We're going to tap treasures. Casting Liquid Metal Torque. I'll go to 41.
Aren't you also drawing cards for artifacts entering?
I'll draw.
I'll pay 1 and draw.
Tapping 2 with the ring. We'll cast Idol of Oblivion. I'll go to 53.
I don't know, John. What do you think?
Richard just had a gun ready to go.
Just, like, do it.
I'll tap 1 with a Liquid Metal Torque. Go to 3 treasures. I'll cast 3 visits. I'll go to 3 plus 13. 64. Get a. Do I have any other cheap spells? I don't think I do. I do draw for the idol because I'm going to tap it, draw a card,
Pay 1 and draw.
and then play tapping the last 3 treasures I have for a Tyler's Tracker. I'll gain 14. I'll go to 80.
Yep.
And then before I end my turn, I'm going to pay 50 life to heal coal. I think I can survive, so I'll go to 30.
Ooh.
Okay.
All
I
right,
do
John.
have to
Overwhelming
discard-
stampede. Go.
Yep.
I will
it.
cry.
All right. My go.
Yeah, I need to discard down to hand size. So before
Manifest was a land.
Oof.
That's rough.
bin Thopter Spy Network, Blasphemous Act, Bootlegger Stash, and a Sahili. And then at your upkeep or untap, I'll untap all my artifacts. Everything else is tapped. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers.
Okay.
Notably, I do not. Oh, I do have 8 green, but I don't have access to any other color.
Lands do you have?
Just the forest. So I have 4 open mana. The Soul Ring, the Liquid Metal Torque, and a forest. The Gilded Goose can't tap since it just came in.
I mean, if you don't have the overrun,
Yeah.
If you can get me down to 10 life, the Descent kills me.
Oh yeah, it does.
the temptation. Hold on. Do you have? Is that? Oh no, that's Sanctum of Eternity. Never mind. 5
Sweet.
treasures.
Oh wait, the Curse Mirror is an artifact at this point, so that doesn't tap, becoming red.
17, 20, 21, and you have 4 blockers.
Yeah, the Vidalcan Archmage, Rashmi, Gilded Goose, and Tireless Tracker.
You
And
can
then I
also
have
make another one with a retrofitter.
yeah, that too. And I have 4 open mana, 1 green, 1 red, no blue.
Make your top village a creature.
This is where John becomes a Chad and casts like giant growth in
Yeah.
combat.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's just like punch in the face. It's like you didn't see this coming.
Yeah.
It's happened. Green decks surprise me sometimes. The power they can pack in one creature.
Go to combat. So 24 all at you.
What's the biggest thing?
That would be the Hunt Master at a 6/6.
All right, I'm gonna
The ne-
block the biggest 4 things, and then what's the
Okay.
damage that's left over?
Okay, so the biggest 4 things would be Varis, the Alpha, the Village, and the Hunt Master. So damage remaining 9.
Yeah. 9. Okay.
Okay, I'll take 9.
And
Come
unfortunately,
on, come on, John. No, okay.
I don't. No.
We'll have a fight.
I'll at least regardless what I do, I die anyway. So I'm just gonna pass.
Alrighty. Descent will take us to 11 life, and then I'll just swing out with my creatures.
All right,
All right.
sounds good.
All right, GG. The reason I was asking about artifacts earlier in my graveyard was because I wanted to get the Phyrexian.
I see. I see.
Yeah. Oh, good game for that.
That synergy, like the fact that you were like basically charging up with your treasures in the corner, just being like, ha 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 ha, what am I
Yeah.
doing? Ah!
Nothing's happening.
Trust me, nothing's happening.
Just not.
My favorite card though is that Blast Furnace Hellkite that just
Blast Furnace Hellkite is so cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I did not see that one.
I need more of that in my life, actually. Now that I remember it. It's
Yeah.
only like under $2. That's kind of disgusting.
So the overrun that was in my deck was about 5 deep in the top.
So
You
just
have-
what you just
Yeah.
Do you have anything that like is on a body like an enchantment or a creature that's like a anthem effect like that? I only asked that because I was half tempted to chaos warp something, but then if it brings out like a crater hoof or something that just solidifies my death more, I was like, I don't know about that.
So I had a K group in hand. I was like, can I use this anyway? But I'm like, nah, I don't have it. I go away. Yeah, I don't. That overrun would have been the really.
Yeah, because then I would have just died to the descent after all that was said and done.
Yeah, I think the overrun would have been the only thing at the moment.
all right.
Yeah.
Game 2. Yeah, no, yeah.
I have a game at 10, so I won't be able to do a game 2 just in case it might spill over.
Okay,
Okay.
got it. Understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Just in case. But thank you very much for everyone joining.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Glad, and it's the first. Like I've known John for quite a long time now. We used to be over on Tumblr all those years ago before the Great Migration occurred, and that's where all the Magic content felt like it was, just for interactivity and everything. And we're finally on a stream game together.
I think the first time we interacted was like 2014, 2015, so 8-9
wow.
years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. It really
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
And this is the first time y'all are playing?
We
Well,
played
no. We played, of course. Again, we've been in touch for years. He's been on my podcast.
Okay.
It's just that we've never been. He's recently been putting himself out there on Twitter to get invited to games, and I've just been doing it forever anyway. But it's for the first time that just like the stars align, and we just happen to be in the same stream game.
Oh,
that's crazy time because like literally like I have people drop and I'm like let me reach out to people and then like even John's like I'm here and I saw cool like I want to throw that in there because I would see the word uncommon, so I'm like I love uncommons. So
everyone thinks I'm the uncommon guy, but I'm really the uncommon commander guy. But that's actually a lie. I'm actually just a jerk.
Fair.
And I play rares and mythics just like anyone else does.
So you're just a red mage, though.
Red mage.
Yeah, I'm just a red mage. Yeah, that's basically it.
that's why we get along.
It's the right balance in it all. All right, we're gonna rope around the table to say "Hoo-yah," so people could find you. We'll wrap it up. So, Cole, you first.
All right, I got this prepared. If you see this logo anywhere on the internet, honestly, my podcast is so available on random websites and other sources I never knew about. It's kind of wild. So if you find this logo, you'll find the podcast. Just this last week's episode was approximately the first half of the 40 uncommon legends of Lord of the Rings. The second half is coming out this Friday. And yeah, me and my buddy Derek, we're going over bits of lore about the characters, including the characters you definitely don't know about, as well as our commentary on whether or not they're good as commanders or not. You'd be surprised of the number of cards in that set that are very obviously commander worthy, but you'd be even more surprised about the number of legends in that rarity slot from that set that are also like kind of spooky in the command zone. So go check that out. And I might be doing some solo content in the future for some episodes. I'm going to maybe write a script or something. I don't know.
There you
go.
Yeah.
Once again, my name's John, aka Darkhawkeye 007 on Twitter. You can follow me for Magic-related stuff, Pokemon stuff, music stuff, any just random memes and stuff like that. If you just want an entertaining Twitter to follow, and if you maybe like hockey and stuff like that. So yeah, sometimes you'll see me guesting on somebody's stream or Cole's podcast. It's whatever I can fit in my schedule.
Awesome. Hi everyone, I'm Fredo or Virtue_MTG. I'm that on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. I've actually been ramping up my TikTok presence a little bit more. I dipped my toes in there with some shit posts and memes, and then today I posted like a Abzan Precon upgrade list. So if that's your jam, go take a look. I put some more effort onto that one than the rest, but yeah, that's what I've been up to.
I always give props to anyone who can do TikTok. It's like one of those things. It's like that quick 30-second clip. Like you can engage the attention of someone that well. That's I give props to that.
I'm afraid to go to that website for that reason.
I think I did I did post a TikTok. I tried it when that one horsemanship creature got revealed a couple sets ago. I was like, I'm just going to make a quick 30-second TikTok of all the horsemanship cards with the Russell Wilson green screen saying Broncos country, less ride, because that's one of my favorite screens. And it was so while that was getting green screened, it was just all the horsemanship cards.
Very cool.
All right, and on that note, my name is Chris, OMGMTG. Thank you very much for everyone who has joined the stream this evening, and yeah,